Day one of building a custom home, this is what happened. First things first, they come out and do the perk test on the lot. We do not have sewer where we live. We are very rural, so we have septic systems. So before you buy your lot, this is the realtor in me speaking, make sure that it has percolated and you have a septic permit from the health department. What you want to do though is you want to make sure that where your septic system sits is out of the way from where the house is. They have to know the dimensions of the house, the square footage of the house, the location of the house, the garage design, where's your driveway gonna go, where's your water coming from, where's your power coming from, if it's underground power, which out here it is. They need to know all that so that the septic system is out of the way of all of those things. Once you have your septic designed, you can come in, have surveyors, give them a set of blueprints, and they will put stakes, I'm gonna show some pictures of this, put stakes where the footings of the house are being dug. Once those stakes are in, that happened yesterday, then today they come and dig the footing. Once the footings are dug here, we have to have 2 foot wide by 1 foot deep. You have to have a foot of concrete. Then they get poured like these right here. Now here's the thing with footings. Footings do not have to be level. They have to be flat. There's a difference. These footings are not level because the ground is not level. You can see they kind of drop off right here. There's a little bit of a dupe right there, all that fun stuff. But they need to be flat. You can see how these have been pushed down with a trowel or with a bullnose concrete rake to where the surface is somewhat smooth. And obviously they're putting mortar under the block, so that can make up a little bit of a graininess or unevenness. Now, you might look at this and think, what the heck is this? Let me explain. That tree, and I can't do justice to how gigantic this tree is. Like literally, that's my hand on it. It's huge. Huge oak tree. It was in our way. This one is coming out too, by the way. We're getting that one removed. But that tree was in that hole. That hole wasn't there because the tree was there. Now there is a hole. So what we had to do, and yes, it did take a little bit more concrete. We had to fill some of this extra space right here with concrete. Now, this square here where my finger's going, that's the porch. So all that concrete already had to be there. It's this little bit of concrete right here that's extra. And yes, the footing is lower here. You can see it's low there, and then it works its way back up that way. That's fine, because this will just require more block. Here's the thing. Block is cheaper than concrete, 100%. So I would rather use an extra 30 block here, which it won't even be that many, probably 20, maybe 25 block, because they're $2 a piece, than fill this all the way up with concrete, because concrete's expensive. Concrete around here is between $150 and $160 a yard, and these footings were 28 yards, so you can do the math there. It's about $4,500, I think, of concrete just for the footings, not the slab. So in one decent, really 3/4 of a day, you can have footings dug, the rebar put in them. We put 1/2 inch number 4 rebar, 2 runs in all the footings. You can prep the footings, have the footings inspected, which we did by the city, and then you can have them poured in a day. Next thing is going to be this over here. We've got 7 pallets of 8-inch block, some hogging bricks, some half highs, some L blocks, all delivered, ready to go. And then this house will be blocked, and then you move on, you fill the block, you have the plumber come up, all that fun stuff. One more thing we did here is they put a ground rod wire right here. That's just a huge steel wire that the ground for the electrical service panel ties into. This is the garage right here. So right in here, you step into the garage, there'll be a door here, and then there's mechanical right here. So our panel is going to go inside the garage right there. So we put that ground wire in there. So yeah, this is what I probably started about 8:30 today. It's about 3. So yeah, not even a full day worth. And we are ready for block, almost.